Still, games feel weird in the modern gaming sphere. Most games want you to feel powerful by making noise, bigger explosions, bigger weapons, bigger victories.
Warning. Mars surface targeted. Safety
Would
mechanism
you like me to
activated.
disable the safety protocols?
But Stealth asks for the opposite. They reward patience instead of aggression, observation instead of chaos, and silence instead of spectacle. In a stealth game, success often means nobody even knows you existed. Over the years, the genre has evolved in different ways. Some have turned stealth into a cinematic espionage, others treated it as a sandbox of systems and improvisations. But in the early 2000s, one game stood apart because of how cold, methodical, and grounded it felt. A game where darkness was your greatest weapon. This is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. My introduction to the Splinter Cell series was way back in 2009 with Splinter Cell Double Agent. Yes, I know the game came out in 2006, but I personally did not come across it until 2009. I played it on the Xbox, and it was one of my first experiences with stealth games. Followed by Splinter Cell Conviction a year later, which threw stealth out of the fucking window. Post that, I have played a few stealth games like Metal Gear. Well, I say played, but more like I saw gameplay on YouTube, because I'll be honest, where I'm from, gaming is expensive. But that does not mean I haven't tried playing them though. I used my very first paycheck to buy Metal Gear Solid 5 and Ground Zeroes. Hell, I even convinced my friend to buy Splinter Cell Blacklist just so I could borrow it from him to play on Xbox. But it still remains an expensive hobby for me. Recently, however, I managed to get the entire Splinter Cell bundle on Steam for a discount and started to play the games, specifically the games that I did not get a chance to play earlier in life. And I wanted to try my hand at YouTube for a while, so here we are. This is my experience with Splinter Cell.
Be careful, Fisher. Everything we say is being monitored. You know how nervous the brass is about exercising the Fifth Freedom.
I'll be good.
Be better than good. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative. The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend largely on your performance.
Released in 2002, Splinter Cell was created in an evolving gaming sphere. One of the few notable stealth games I managed to find online from that era was the Metal Gear Solid series and the Thief series. What separated Splinter Cell from the others at the time was the use of camera angles. While games like Thief used a first-person POV to limit the players, Splinter Cell used a third-person camera to allow players to collect more information and put the pitchforks down. I know Metal Gear had a third-person camera as well, but that came after the third game, which was released in 2004. And even then, it was in the second version. The first version also was in a top-down view. The second difference was in its themes. The Thief series was a crime simulator with fantasy elements mixed in, at least regarding the story, whereas Splinter Cell was set in modern day, where the threats had a genuine chance of being true.
I can't tell you how pleased I am with you, Mr. Garrett. I simply can't find the words. But perhaps Victoria can help me in that regard. She has such a way with them.
Yes, we are both so very pleased.
Victoria?
Even though the eye is defective.
What?
Victoria is quite right, Mr. Garrett. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but this eye is completely blind.
It's a rock. It's what you asked for. Am I gonna get paid or not?
Of course. Victoria, are you prepared to give Mr. Garrett his compensation?
Bow to the woodsy lord, and offer up your flesh eyes so that his eye of stone may see, man-fool. Bids he then the spruces to singer him in anthems, and the woodsy lord binders then fleshes to stone.
Did you think those ancient phrases were mere words, man-fool? Look at me! I am the Woodsy Lord, the trickster of legend. If you be thirsty, flesh thing, drink of me. If you be hungry, then feed, for I am the honey maker and the jumpsberry.
He am the leaf that feeders on the fleshed ones, thems that calls themselves builders, and wielded up a hammers against him.
My poor Mr. Garrett, you will not live to see the sprawling glory of it. Your sacrifice is not yet complete. 9 lilacs and 9 thistleades must feed, and I? Stands he then in the green's infested maw, and speeds he out his judgments upon the weeps and writhing man-folds.
As for Metal Gear, well,
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
the tone of Splinter Cell was always grounded in reality, and this aspect plays into the gameplay as well. This was a game obsessed with shadows, surveillance, geopolitical tension, and precision. It wasn't flashy, nor loud. And unlike most games, it demands patience. From the moment we are introduced to our main character, Sam Fisher, we know he's different from most protagonists. Fisher is not a superhero. He's a tired, experienced, dry, professional, and a sarcastic man. He may question why he's doing certain things, but he won't stop doing them.
Are you Ivan?
Yes. You are American? You are police?
Yes and no. The police are on their way. Until they get here, I'm the only friend you've got, and I'm not a very good one.
We have to leave. We have to hurry. They'll find us soon.
It's not my job. I'm here for your encryption key.
That wasn't the deal.
The deal still stands. The feds will get you out of here alive, but first you have to give me the key.
That wasn't the deal I made with the woman on the phone.
Listen, do I come to your job and tell you how to murder civilians?
What?
No. So don't come to my job and tell me how to do mine. Feds are on their way or here already. You're gonna be fine. You can give me the key, or I can take it.
That wasn't the deal.
You're working from a very limited phrase book. Listen, just give me the key. I'm tired and I hate making people scream. It gets me down.
Here.
Thanks. And until the feds get here, find a better hiding place.
God damn it.
My introduction to the Splinter Cell series was way back in 2009 with Splinter Cell Double Agent. Yes, I know the game came out in 2006, but I personally did not come across it until 2009. I played it on the Xbox, and it was one of my first experiences with stealth games. Followed by Splinter Cell Conviction a year later, which threw stealth out of the fucking window. Post that, I have played a few stealth games like Metal Gear. Well, I say played, but more like I saw gameplay on YouTube, cause I'll be honest, where I'm from, gaming is expensive. But that does not mean I haven't tried playing them though. I used my very first paycheck to buy Metal Gear Solid 5 and Ground Zeroes. Hell, I even convinced my friend to buy Splinter Cell Blacklist just so I could borrow it from him to play on Xbox. But it still remains an expensive hobby for me. Recently, however, I managed to get the entire Splinter Cell bundle on Steam for a discount and started to play the games, specifically the games that I did not get a chance to play earlier in life. And I wanted to try my hand at YouTube for a while, so here we are. This is my experience with Splinter Cell.
Be careful, Fisher. Everything we say is being monitored. You know how nervous the brass is about exercising the Fifth Freedom.
I'll be good.
Be better than good. Third Echelon is a brand new initiative. The role aggressive intelligence operations will play in NSA's future will depend largely on your performance.
Released in 2002, Splinter Cell was created in an evolving gaming sphere. One of the few notable stealth games I managed to find online from that era was the Metal Gear Solid series and the Thief series. What separated Splinter Cell from the others at the time was the use of camera angles. While games like Thief used a first-person POV to limit the players, Splinter Cell used a third-person camera to allow players to collect more information and put the pitchforks down. I know Metal Gear had a third-person camera as well, but that came after the third game, which was released in 2004. And even then, it was in the second version. The first version also was in a top-down view. The second difference was in its themes. The Thief series was a crime simulator with fantasy elements mixed in, at least regarding the story, whereas Splinter Cell was set in modern day, where the threats had a genuine chance of being true.
I can't tell you how pleased I am with you, Mr. Garrett. I simply can't find the words, but perhaps Victoria can help me in that regard. She has such a way with them.
Yes, we are both so very pleased.
Victoria?
Even though the eye is defective.
What?
Victoria is quite right, Mr. Garrett. I don't mean to sound ungrateful, but this eye is completely blind.
It's a rock. It's what you asked for. Am I gonna get paid or not?
Of course. Victoria, are you prepared to give Mr. Garrett his compensation?
Bow to the woodsy lord, and offer up your flesh eyes so that his eye of stone may see, man fool. Bids he then the spruces to singer him in antlers, and the woodsy lord binders them fleshes to stone.
Did you think those ancient phrases were mere words, man-fool? Look at me! I am the Woodsy Lord, the trickster of legend. If you be thirsty, flesh thing, drink of me. If you be hungry, then feed, for I am the honeymaker and the jumpsberry.
He am the leaf that feeders on the fleshed ones, thems that calls themselves builders, and wielded up a hammers against him.
My poor Mr. Garrett, you will not live to see the sprawling glory of it. Your sacrifice is not yet complete. Mine lilacs and mine thistlades must feed, and I? Stands he then in the green's infested maw, and speeds he out his judgments upon the weeps and writhing man-foes.
As for Metal Gear, well,
Nice to meet you, Snake. It's an honor to speak to a living legend like yourself. What's wrong?
Nothing. I just didn't expect a world-class designer of military technology to be so cute.
What's with these guys? It's like one of my Japanese animes.
Is this some kind of sick joke?
the tone of Splinter Cell was always grounded in reality, and this aspect plays into the gameplay as well. This was a game obsessed with shadows, surveillance, geopolitical tension, and precision. It wasn't flashy, nor loud, and unlike most games, it demands patience. From the moment we are introduced to our main character, Sam Fisher, we know he's different from most protagonists. Fisher is not a superhero. He's a tired, experienced, dry, professional, and a sarcastic man. He may question why he's doing certain things, but he won't stop doing them.
Are you Ivan?
Yes. You are American? You are police?
Yes and no. The police are on their way. Until they get here, I'm the only friend you've got, and I'm not a very good one.
We have to leave. We have to hurry. They'll find us soon.
It's not my job. I'm here for your encryption key.
That wasn't the deal.
The deal still stands. The feds will get you out of here alive, but first you have to give me the key.
That wasn't the deal I made with the woman on the phone.
Listen, do I come to your job and tell you how to murder civilians?
What?
No. So don't come to my job and tell me how to do mine. Feds are on their way or here already. You're gonna be fine. You can give me the key, or I can take it.
That wasn't the deal.
You're working from a very limited phrase book. Listen, just give me the key. I'm tired and I hate making people scream. It gets me down.
Here.
Thanks. And until the feds get here, find a better hiding place.
God damn it!
Canceled a trip to Georgia this morning after the suicide bomb assassination of that country's president by separatist rebels from the Abkhazia region. Continued fighting in the Abkhazia and South Ossetia regions has hindered Georgia's hopes of integration into Western institutions. Industry baron Kombain Nikolad seized power today in a bloodless coup, installing himself in the presidential palace behind a wall of political and military support. The charismatic billionaire plans on holding elections within a matter of days to affirm his seat of power and promises a pristine and profitable relationship with America and the West. Bringing high-speed fiber optic connectivity to areas of Eastern Europe that less than a decade past didn't have telephones. The technological leap is due largely to the efforts of rising information industries in the Netherlands, and especially Georgia, where the Vice President called his visit to Georgia an honor and called Georgian President Kombain Nikolads a man with his eyes on the future.
Set in 2004, we see Sam Fisher recently recruited into the newly formed division of the NSA called Third Echelon, a special division that gives its operators the fifth freedom. Now, I apologize for trying to drag this on a bit, but I figured this was important to say, to bring this up. As per the Splinter Cell wiki, the fifth freedom is an additional freedom given to Splinter Cells to protect the four freedoms articulated by US President Franklin D. Roosevelt in the State of the Union address he delivered to the United States Congress on January 6, 1941. In the address, also known as the Four Freedom Speech, Roosevelt proposed four fundamental freedoms that humans everywhere in the world ought to enjoy, including freedom of speech and expression, freedom of religion, freedom from want, freedom from fear. When all other means are exhausted, this unofficial fifth freedom permits disregard to any law, agreement, or framework of ethical behavior in order for a Splinter Cell to accomplish the mission and protect the four freedoms of United States citizens. As Dermot B. Brandon put it, all means are acceptable. The fifth freedom is also understood as to do whatever it takes to protect the United States. For example, with the fifth freedom, a Splinter Cell may kill in combat or by assassination, or may torture or kidnap people, may deploy on US soil, and may spy on other US government agencies. Not all missions grant the fifth freedom to a Splinter Cell. Some of them have limitations as well, mostly because they won't compromise it. And it is not recommended to overuse the fifth freedom in any mission. There is no guarantee that a Splinter Cell can complete his mission if he is not subtle. Now, while I was looking into the wiki to see if I missed out on some things while playing the game, I came across the novels of the series. While the novels are something that I have yet to read, I did come across Splinter Cell Checkmate, which is said to be a prequel to the series. If the book is considered to be canon, then the events of the game would be considered to be Fisher's second ever mission. It would also put Third Echelon's founding during the 1990s, which apparently was a retcon made in Splinter Cell Essentials, which was a game so poorly received that the wider fandom tells newcomers to avoid. There was a second version of Splinter Cell which was released for the PS2 and GameCube in 2003, which does imply that Third Echelon has been around for a while and Fisher had been a member for quite a lot of time. So take that aspect with some levels of scrutiny. Back to the game. To make things easier for me, I just use the training mission to explain the gameplay itself. The movement mechanic is simple. You can run and walk. Your speed can be adjusted using the mouse wheel. Jumping is smooth and ledges are easy to traverse, even if they are a bit slow. No fancy acrobatics here. Who do you think we're playing as? Lara Croft? You can also hang on to overhead pipes and beams and pull your legs up to better hide yourself and to get over obstructions. Split jumps are useful even if their uses are rare, and in some cases, you're going to be using wall jumps to get to higher positions.
Good job, Fisher. As soon as you can find a way over the gate, we'll move on to covert ops training.
The stealth aspect is more on timing and precision. You have the usual lockpicking and sneak opening of doors. Guards can be grabbed from behind and knocked out and moved. Some can even be interrogated either for more information, door codes, or simply to unlock doors locked behind data scanners.
Hi there.
Hi.
You're not going easy on me, are you?
Not so tight. That hurts.
Sorry about that. What's the door code?
28469.
It was a pleasure working with you.
Likewise.
Copy that. Message received.
Cameras are much easier to deal with. Either shoot them out or time their movements to save on ammo. Light, on the other hand, is our enemy.
Let's work on stealth. Your gun should always be a last resort. Invisibility is your best weapon. We've got a network of photocells on your outfit connected to a visibility meter on your OPSAT. If the meter's at 4, you're lit up like a Dutch brothel. At 0, you're a ghost's shadow.
I have no idea what the flick that's supposed to be. I tried googling it and the only thing I got was news of them shutting down. Moving on. The darkness, however, also blinds you as well. To counteract that, we have the night vision goggles, one of the series' most iconic imagery. We also have a heat vision mode, but not exactly used in most missions. Lights can be shot out to either distract or create darkness, but that sometimes breaks the enemy AI.
That's weird.
Sound also plays an important role. The surface you're walking on and your speed, position, and even the background noises play a part on how much the enemy is going to pay attention to your actions. Running around gunning is going to get you killed pretty fast. The game actually prefers you sneaking because if you get caught, you will be lucky surviving more than 2 shots.
Have you started yet? Fisher! Holy Christmas, you're at the end. Phenomenal work. Let's move on.
Once done with the training, Sam is dispatched to Tbilisi. I hope I pronounced the name correctly. In Georgia, the country, not the state.
This is going to sting.
Go ahead.
Hold that.
Christ, this is spooky.
What's that?
Grim's sticking wires in your head, man.
I just need to sync the encryption signature between his subdermals and Fort Meade.
Don't like that.
I know. It's for after we land. You better hurry up, Grim. We touch down in Georgia in 15.
I'm already done. Lambert? Hey, Irving, do you read me?
Tell her I read her.
He reads you.
Good. You ready to get to work?
I'd feel better if I knew what was going on.
You know what you need to. The CIA lost a mole inside Georgian President Combane Nikoladzi's cabinet. Her name is Alice Madison. They sent in Agent William Robert Blaustein to find her and lost him too.
Are we working with the CIA's cooperation?
Blaustein is outfitted with subdermals just like yours. That'll be your best lead to find him.
You didn't answer my question.
We'll tell you what you need to know. You're not out there alone, Fisher. Through me, you're attached to a dozen of the best NSA minds we have. There are political complexities with Georgia you'd need a week to understand.
I've just about memorized the speech, Lambert.
Well, start believing it. This is Third Echelon's maiden voyage, and we need it to go smooth as butter. You're about to touch down in Georgia. Get ready.
Upon his arrival, Fisher is to meet up with an NSA informant by the name of Thomas Gurganidze inside a local warehouse.
I'm on my way.
And stay off the streets. There's a heavy cop presence in this town. We don't have Washington's backing if this turns into an incident. Details on your OPSEC.
Well, that's inconvenient.
Then tell me, Gurganidze is inside there.
Why would I tell you what you already know? You're gonna have to hurry. Grim's daughter's comparing a Dark Star drone sonar to the warehouse blueprints. She'll be guiding you through.
We find Gurganidze trapped beneath the debris inside.
Hope to God he's still alive.
Gurganidze.
Yeah,
I'm NSA. I'm gonna get you out of here.
don't bother. I'm as good as dead. You're looking for Blaustein and Madison.
Yeah.
Madison was deep into Nikoladz's cabinet. She was onto something big. Blaustein must have figured it out.
How do I find him?
Blaustein's black box, a tracking relay for his subdermals. It's stashed in his safe house just east of Moretti Square.
Lambert, do we have resources to evac this guy?
I said don't bother. Whatever Madison found, it's big. She kept saying proof would mean war. I think Nikoladze wanted...
Unfortunately, he is unable to be saved, and we make our way to Blaustein's apartment, only to find Russian mercs searching the apartment as well.
put Gringo on. Because those are my orders. I speak to Vyacheslav Gringo or nobody. As Gringo, yes, sir. This is Ketevan. We finished searching the American's apartment. There is nothing else there. If 5 more bugs, 2 cameras, and some electronics we can't ID. They are already on their way to the ministry. Of course. Thank you, sir.
We find Blaustein's hidden black box, but
Dang!
What's the news?
Blaustein's heart stopped beating 43 hours ago.
Any reason the CIA wouldn't know about this?
Nope.
Nice of them to share.
The subdermal went offline 6 hours after he died. Last active position was in a police station a few blocks away. Check your OPSAT.
well, yes, we're breaking into the police station morgue. After speaking through the town, we break into the local police station and into the morgue. Fisher finds the bodies of both Blaustein and Madison.
I've got agents Blaustein and Madison.
Rest in peace. Somebody cut out their subdermals.
Where do we go from here?
We follow the subdermals if we can.
There's a security camera here.
Good thinking. We'll track the subdermals from the video archives. The station's surveillance room is on the top floor. Great work, Fisher. We're scanning the videotapes now.
There, that's our guy. We got him red-handed.
Can you run his face through Echelon?
Already on it. Hey, check it out. A license plate. 84KP214.
Fantastic. Fisher, we got what we need. Rendezvous with Wilkes, your work here is done. We'll get back to you once we've sifted this intel.
I'll let somebody else worry about it.
We discover a Russian by the name of Vyacheslav Grinko removed the implants and departed, tracking his license plate number. He is then found at the Georgia Ministry of Defense.
Mark a steady rise in Georgia's economy. Once central to the former Soviet Union's development and manufacture of weapons, Georgia has recently resurfaced as a potential player in the world military industry, with active contracts in Russia, Turkey, Germany, and even has stated the need, especially in these times, for a reliable source of oil in the Middle East. Commerce Secretary Moore, on a visit to Azerbaijan this morning, noted the tiny nation's enormous potential for oil, calling on American investors to provide the necessary funds for tapping the reserves.
In many ways, a leader from a bygone era. His beliefs are very firmly founded in Georgian orthodoxy. His political standings more in line with the early 20th century.
Would you fault him then as a politician?
No, not at all. Kumbay Nikolaidze is all politician. He's done wonders for the Georgian economy. A brilliant tactician. It's more a question of ethics.
And ethically speaking?
Well...
Arriving at the Georgia Ministry of Defense, our first job is to find Grinko, to find why Blaustein and Madison were killed. First target is his personal driver.
Echelon got a positive ID on your target from the morgue security cameras. A guy named Vyacheslav Grinko.
How do I find him?
By his license plate.
And if he's not with his car?
Then his driver will be. Grab him and make him talk. Don't be afraid to use force.
Who? Me?
Grimm's daughter just pulled up the schematics on the ministry. They've got a laser security grid online in the courtyard.
So I stay out of the courtyard.
Don't let them trigger any alarms at all. We still don't have any official approval from the Joint Chiefs for this operation, so one slip-up and it's mission over.
What the hell?
I'm going to ask you some questions. When I think you're lying, I'll do this. Who do you work for?
Vyacheslav Grinko.
Tell me about him.
He used to be Spetsnaz. Now he's mercenary. He works for President Nikolads.
Where do I find Grinko?
He's meeting Mass in the elevator by the courtyard.
Who's Mass?
Philippe Mass, some computer guy. He has access to Nikolads' office.
What's this meeting about?
I don't know. I swear, it's gotta be something bad if Nikolads is willing to see Grinko face to face.
I need you to understand that we never talked.
I understand.
Good.
I want to hear what Grinko and Mass talk about in that elevator.
I'll need to deactivate the courtyard laser grid to get in position.
Then do it.
After we deactivate the laser grid and using a general to open a path, we use a laser mic to secretly eavesdrop on the conversation.
The glass elevator's in motion.
Make with the laser, Mike Fisher. It's mission critical that we hear what Grinko and Mass say before they reach the top.
Savages! What did you rip it out with, pliers? We had some difficulty with Bloskin's chip. You can see fibers of muscle tissue still attached.
Nasty. Nasty.
You're in the wrong line of work to avoid getting gore on your hands.
Whatever Nikolads does in Azerbaijan is his own conscience's burden.
You are just a tool?
You're a tool. I'm the technology. I'm the cleanup man. All the blood's on yours and Nikolads' hands. I'm clean.
And it is?
It's what?
Clean.
Azerbaijan? Yeah, man. The operation's goddamn immaculate. Except for the files. Nikolads insists on keeping on his own machine. You need to talk to that.
Sounds like we found the subdermals.
I get nervous when the bad guys start making blood jokes.
That conversation's going straight to the Joint Chiefs, and we're gonna need more.
Nikolads' computer.
You guessed it. Get inside his office and access that machine. Alarms aren't mission critical anymore. We're moving into Fifth Freedom territory.
After those files we go. Once we infiltrate Nikolads' personal office, which honestly could have been done in a much quieter way,
What the hell?
we have an admin here. So it's not a technical expert hack into the computer. And once Fisher links into the PC.
Christ almighty.
What do you have?
Bad things. Keep transmitting. We need to see how far this goes.
What's going on?
Corpses, refugee camps. They've had commandos at work in Azerbaijan for weeks. How the hell did we miss this? Keep transmitting.
Alert! All men to full alert! We have an intruder in Nikolads' office! Wake up, you bastards! I want troops in there now!
Grinko, sir. I've got 3 men about to breach Nikolads' office.
Fisher, we need the rest of the files from Nikolads' computer. This stuff is going straight to the president. We might be headed for military action, and we're going to need airtight proof. That's the end of it. Thank God.
What exactly is going on?
You wouldn't believe the numbers. Nikolads has been systematically murdering his way through Azerbaijan.
And we didn't know about it.
Nobody did.
What does he want?
You can watch the news later. Rendezvous with Junior Wilkes for extraction.
I want an update. Why hasn't the intruder been caught yet? Do we have men on the real stairwell?
About to breach the stairwell, sir.
What the hell did you find in there, man? Lambert's flipping out big time.
What's he saying?
That we're going to war.
Georgian special forces have taken hold of villages scattered throughout Azerbaijan. Incredibly, Kombain Nagaladze appears to have been able to move thousands of troops across the border over a course of weeks, completely hidden from both local and international authorities through a high-tech. Number of Azerbaijani casualties are unknown, but early estimates number in the high.
The freedom-loving people of the world cannot stand idly by and allow an act of such staggering inhumanity and scale.
In their third day of fighting, U.S.-led NATO troops took 3 more Azerbaijani villages occupied by Georgian special forces. U.S. troops met only light resistance and suffered minimal casualties. The Georgian commando cells are becoming increasingly hard to locate as military intelligence suffers repeated. Kombain Nagaladze has vanished, along with his top military advisors. Speculation points to Nikoladze's fear of a war crimes tribunal as motivation. A 2-minute webcast from locations unknown, Georgian President Kombain Nikoladze called America and its allies an army of scarecrows, declaring them helpless to defend themselves or their homeland. The precise nature of Nikoladze's threat, experts fear, could make itself known within...
Fisher, we've uploaded your mission objectives. Grimstarter says the rig's encryption protocols are bulletproof, so we're gonna have to let one of Nikoladze's geeks log on before we get a chance at any intelligence.
Why would they be holding on to this rig? It's not Nikoladze's smartest play.
That's what got our attention. Nikoladze is sacrificing several cells to hold on to it, so whatever's coming over the network must be critical. Mission objectives on your OPSAT.
So our job right now is to infiltrate an oil rig. The data that we retrieved from the ministry showed that a Georgian military cell stationed on an oil rig in the Caspian Sea had been exchanging data with the Georgian presidential palace. Speculating it to be, say, significant, this information is also gathered by NATO, who sent in planes to bomb the oil rig, thinking that this is when Nikoladze is currently hiding, which alerts the oil rig. An intercepted radio transmission revealed that a computer technician is arriving about shortly to download the data to his laptop, so that it does not fall into NATO hands.
Bad news, Fisher. Something got the military's attention.
Oh boy.
The oil rig just got bumped into the single digits on NATO's strike list. Find yourself a technician and get that data. Time just got scarce.
Everybody look lively. Our computer technician is returning with the encryption key. I need 2 men to meet him at the docking station and escort him to the data hub. Let's get this finished quickly. We're a sitting duck out here.
The laptop can only be accessed via the technician's encryption key, and so Fisher trails him around the oil rig until he finally catches him and obtains his laptop along with his encryption key.
What makes this worth the risk?
Who the hell are you?
Don't ask any more questions. Answers only, and fast.
I understand.
Why risk manually extracting data from a battle zone?
It was the only way. We encrypted with a non-transferable destroy-on-use hard key.
What's the data?
I'm just a messenger. I don't know. Something about an ark.
What's that?
I don't know. What Nikoladze wants most.
Where were you going to take the briefcase?
I don't know. I wasn't going to find out until I was on board the escape ship. Mass is a complete control freak.
Mass?
Please, I don't want to. Ah! Philip Mass, Nikoladze's lead programmer. I swear that's all I know. You might as well kill me. Otherwise Nikoladze's men will. Ah!
Great job, Fisher. Time to make yourself scarce.
Once extracted, Fisher has Grimstarter examine the laptop, and while Fisher is talking with his daughter, disaster strikes.
How much longer is this gonna take?
Your daughter's on the line. Just running the encryption.
Black hell!
What's up, Grim?
The data you glommed off the rig. There's no way the Georgians could have gotten this much intel without a man inside the CIA.
Fisher, you're up.
Dad?
Sarah, hi.
Where are you?
On my way home.
I thought you were gonna call last week.
Something came up. I'm sorry.
That's all right. Were you in Georgia?
Honey, you know I can't answer that.
Yeah, I know. I was just watching it on TV. Ah!
Sarah. Sarah! Wilkes, you okay?
I think so.
Hope everybody's all right back there. We just had a faulty collision warning. I've never seen anything like it. The entire herd went haywire.
Anybody have a line back to 3rd Echelon?
I'm here, Fisher.
What the hell's going on?
Nicolad's just declared war on the U.S.
What?
The Georgians hit our communications, transportation, power grids. We still don't know how extensive the damage is.
What's our defense? What are we doing?
What do we have? Nicolad's caught us with our pants down. All we've got is the laptop you pulled off the oil rig.
My daughter.
I know. I've got people heading over there. This whole country's a mess.
I need to see Sarah.
You know what you need to do. We're helpless until we find Nicolad's. You're heading for the CIA. Your mission just became critical.
Failure at the Red Bear Army Community Hospital in Mississippi resulted in 17 deaths and over 30 injuries. Both county electricity and backup generators were destroyed, leaving military train traveling to Norfolk, Virginia collided with a commuter rail line after an apparent failure of its automated routing system. U.S. military has not released the contents of the train's cargo, though federal authorities have evacuated a 20-mile radius surrounding the wreckage. Though no official death toll has been given, initial reports indicate the deaths of over 40 enlisted men. Potential civilian casualties are believed to be much lower.
Newspapers talking about cyber terrorism, an information crisis, information warfare. Call it what you will, but realize that no American is safe until we mobilize our army.
Time to get to work, Fisher. Let me reiterate. We cannot afford any casualties. The NSA doesn't operate in the U.S. We don't spy on other agencies.
I'm not here.
That's right. You've lost existence privileges until the mission's over. We've synced a timer on your offset to a pause in the ventilation system fans. You'll have a limited window of opportunity to use it for insertion.
Our order of business right now is to infiltrate the CIA headquarters and access the CIA computer mainframe, which is surprisingly easy. Like, seriously, just how dark is the CIA headquarters? You would think that a building like this would invest in good lighting. Anyways, Fisher links the mainframe to Grim, who is able to trace the location of the leak to one Mitchell Doherty.
All right, Lambert. We're in.
Good. Grim?
I'm inside. Just there. The leak is a low-security PC registered to one Mitchell Doherty.
Great. Doherty's PC is your new objective, Fisher. I'll upload the details to your offset.
Fisher sneaks into his office and accesses his computer.
Great work, Fisher. How are we doing, Grim?
Working on it. Very clever back door. Looks like Philip Mass's work. Bouncing to a server. Surf Kalina _VA, which is the Kalina Tech building in... Oh, black hell, somebody spotted me. I shut down.
We'll call back. Fisher, we're gonna need you to bag Doherty.
What happened with Grim's daughter?
We'll worry about that. You worry about Doherty. Wait for him to take a smoke break. It'll make grabbing him easier. Details on your offset.
Lambert orders Fisher to bring Doherty in for an interrogation, and we follow him, which we do once we grab him while he's on his smoke break.
Christ. In fact, I'm supposed to call her. I gotta run.
All right, I'm going for a smoke. You gonna be around later?
No, I'm taking off.
Hey, you spilled coffee. Somebody's gonna have to clean that up.
I gotta run, Mitch. Take it easy.
Junior Wilkes is in position for extraction. He's with Special Agent Baxter, an interrogations expert. They've got a disappearance truck parked in the back. I've got another complication for you. Some CIA security dick is chatting up Junior Wilkes and Baxter.
How were they spotted?
They weren't hiding. NSA presence on Blackbeard was completely legit.
The only problem is the authority.
Correct. A SIG ninja with an unconscious bureaucrat on his shoulder is less than 27, so don't let him see you.
And after a frustratingly difficult time, we get him out to Wills and interrogation expert John Baxter, who are waiting by a van in the CIA parking lot. They leave the compound and Doughty is subsequently interrogated.
What, pentobarbital? Maxie, you doing all right?
Whoa, that's strange.
Thank God, I thought he would never go away.
This our friend?
Did Lambert tell you about Sarah?
No.
She's fine. The blackout spooked her, but she's completely all right. Don't get too emotional. Let's get out of here.
Thanks, Wilkes.
Doughty claims to have no knowledge of the leak. Turns out his OCD forced him to haul all his data into an insecure laptop, which was then exploited by the hackers over at Kalina Tech.
Appeared on the internet at 3 o'clock this morning.
My declaration of war against the United States of America and its allies. Until every last foreign soldier has left Georgia, this war will continue on American soil and around the world, claiming the lives of the aggressors. The scales of power have been newly balanced, and we will no longer accept the tyranny of the United States.
Blamed the U.S. media for their part in spreading Combane Nicoladz's message. Ironic counterpoint to the situation at home, U.S. soldiers in Georgia and Azerbaijan have spent their 5th night without combat. Though tensions remain high, military intelligence has been unable to locate any remaining Georgian commando. Have dramatically increased their efforts to find Combane Nicoladze. U.S. intelligence is combing a constantly expanding search radius extending from Georgia. Each new country another possible secret alliance with the...
Because what we have here is a situation where further airstrikes just won't do any good. Nicoladze's army, if that's what you want to call it, is a bunch of...
As mourning relatives prepare funeral services, America's law enforcement and military forces prepare for the unknown, waiting for Combane Nicoladze's next move.
Now, thanks to Grenadier hack being detected by those at Kalina Tech, the troops in the building are attempting to destroy any evidence that could lead to Nicoladze, including the computer technicians. Grenadier intercepted a 911 call made from a technician called Ivan inside the building, who stated that his life is in danger and that he will help the American government in exchange for a rescue. He tells her he is safe for now as he had closed the fire doors surrounding him, but they won't hold forever. This new information necessitates an emergency mission to the Kalina Tech building, and Fisher has to move fast to find Ivan before he is discovered and killed.
Fisher, your mission is a man named Ivan. When Grimstarter got made in Kalina Tech's server, Nicoladz's mercenaries got spooked. They're pulling up stakes, wiping out all evidence of their presence, including Ivan and his comrades.
Who's Ivan?
One of Nicoladz's geeks, a programmer.
They're killing their own men.
It's all evidence. Let's pray you find him first. Details on your offset.
West wing of 5th floor is clear. Moving on to 6.
How many encryption keys did you retrieve?
This is our 7th. Are you sure he's dead?
Come on, you can see his brain. Of course he's dead.
What about his encryption key?
The key?
Yes, the encryption key.
I got it. It's destroyed. Let's
East
move
wing
on.
of 4th clear. 3 encryption keys retrieved.
Arc files?
Destroyed. Every one of them.
Thank God. Make sure you leave the bodies where the fire will get them.
Of course.
Last week it was those turrets. This week it's wall mines.
So, I use the tools they give me.
You obsess over them.
You have to admit, these are cool.
Yes, but if we plant too many, it's dangerous.
They're supposed to be dangerous. They're mines, for God's sake.
Several detours need to be made because the troops have planted mines throughout the building. And once we see a few programmers, we learn that they have planted a bomb in the archive room.
We just sussed a little more out of Ivan.
There's a group of mercenary programmers alive on the 3rd floor.
They're trapped behind a cluster of wall mines.
You think they might have 50 keys?
It's worth checking.
I need an encryption key.
We don't have any.
Why should I believe you?
There is a bomb.
What?
The Spetsnaz planted it to destroy the data archives, but they put it right next to the gas pipes. It will take out this whole floor.
How do I get there?
You will need the keypad code for the door. I think it's 33575.
Grim checked the building specs. That geek's story about gas pipes holds up.
I'm on my way.
Make it fast. You don't have a lot of time.
Well, fuck.
Great work, Fisher. That could have been bad.
But we've got a new twist for you. I hacked into the power grid. Somebody's thrown the breaker on the fire door circuit.
Meaning you won't be able to open the doors until you found that breaker. Details on your OPSAT.
After a quick run and deactivating all those explosives,
Good work, Fisher. Opening those fire doors cleared your path to Ivan, but it did the same thing for the Russians. You better make damn sure you get to him first.
What are you talking?
Fisher notices Ivan hiding in the bathroom and saves his life.
Tell me who.
Here.
I heard something.
Are you Ivan?
Yes. You are American? You are police?
Yes and no. The police are on their way. Until they get here, I'm the only friend you've got, and I'm not a very good one.
We have to leave. We have to hurry. They'll find us soon.
It's not my job. I'm here for your encryption key.
That wasn't the deal.
The deal still stands. The feds will get you out of here alive, but first you have to give me the key.
That wasn't the deal I made with the woman on the phone.
Listen, do I come to your job and tell you how to murder civilians?
What?
No. So don't come to my job and tell me how to do mine. The feds are on their way or here already. You're gonna be fine. You can give me the key, or I can take it.
That wasn't the deal.
You're working from a very limited phrase book. Listen, just give me the key. I'm tired and I hate making people scream. It gets me down.
Here.
Thanks. And until the feds get here, find a better hiding place.
God damn it!
Fisher, you're gonna like this.
It makes me nervous when you say that.
The Russians are all over the top floor. They're gonna have to do some cleaning before the Osprey can safely touch down for extraction.
Fisher then has to fight his way out. But I was going for a full 100% ghost run, so no kills on my playthrough. And he escapes via the Osprey, where Wilkes dies.
don't die.
You'll be all right.
What's it supposed to feel like? You've been shot more than anybody I know. I'm gonna be okay.
Wilkes.
I'll live.
You're dying, Wilkes.
Are you all right?
Is that a joke?
I'm sorry.
Turn.
You're headed for Myanmar. The mission's not over.
What about Wilkes?
We're scrambling for a replacement. We might have a runner in Japan we could borrow, a woman named Cohen.
What's in Myanmar?
Nikolads. We used the Kalina Tech data to pinpoint him at the Chinese embassy in Rangoon.
Chinese support for the Georgians?
The political situation isn't good. If they are backing Nikolads, you better find rock-solid proof. I don't want to go into World War III without a good reason. You've got some time before you reach Rangoon. You want me to patch a secure phone line so you can talk to Sarah?
No.
President David Bowers personally thanked agents of the FBI for their patriotic heroism in the Halloween night apprehension of 3 Georgian mercenaries from the Kalina Tech building in downtown Langley. Revealed moments ago caught U.S. intelligence completely by surprise. The video webcast by their Georgian captors shows the soldiers mistreated but in apparent good health. The Army has not yet released the identity. The latest attack in Combain Nikolads' information crisis. 37 security and emergency services personnel have been declared dead with unknown casualties among employees at the dam. All non-essential personnel from the American embassy in China were called back to the States earlier today in what analysts speculate could be preparation. Relations with China were already strained over disarmament negotiations, and the suspicion of involvement in the Georgian information crisis may very well push both sides. 2 days without updates as to health and well-being of the captured American soldiers, whose families today will be granted a personal audience with Vice President. Described early diplomatic negotiations with China a mixture of silence and antagonism. The Chinese claim that the U.S. are using suspicions of Georgian support as an unfounded excuse to inspect Chinese weapons stores, and have so far refused cooperation. If possible, lending an even greater urgency to the search for Combain Nikolads.
Okay, pal. We're here. This is as close as we can safely get in a vehicle. I can't overemphasize how sensitive this mission is. We can't have a single casualty.
Shouldn't be a problem.
Lambert will give you a position for our contact as you get closer. He's had to stay mobile to avoid detection.
I'll find you when the job's done.
Good luck. And my condolences for Lieutenant Wilkes. I understand he was a good man.
I'll find you when the job's done.
Fisher is sent to sneak into the embassy in order to investigate if the Chinese really are assisting Nikolads. Fisher sneaks into the embassy grounds and uses his laser mic to listen in on a conversation between Nikolads and a Chinese general.
Give me 3 more days. The devices can be armed in one and placed the next. Of course the Ark. But you know the details. We need to strike together, or we may as well not strike at all. Nicholas, listen to me, because you will reveal us. That's ridiculous. How could they listen? That's paranoia, but fine. No, fine. We will have a safe conversation. I will call you back from my car.
Good Lord, Fisher. That's General Kong Ferrong.
Good Lord. Who's that?
He was the chairman of China's Central Military Commission until '01. Very high PLA muckamuck.
A Chinese general talking to Nikolaids isn't good news.
Whatever he's going to say when that conversation resumes just became our highest priority. Stay with him. Time to get invisible. Anyone so much as sees you when the mission's over.
I'm straight about eavesdropping. They are just the most skimmable. Of course. How many times will the signal be rerouted? You also believe your Kona Peninsula base unsuitable. I understand the psychology of war. Yes. I've attended many executions, but never Americans. But hold on a second. Driver, how far away is Mukobomi?
10 minutes, maybe more. But we'll have to stand a police check along the way.
No, it's not worth the trouble. I will just watch the broadcast like everyone else. Yes, too true. You are a wicked man, Mr. Nicholas. I hope your performance goes well. Take care.
They're going to execute the soldiers.
Sounds like it.
You've got to stop them. Rendezvous with Cohen. I'll forward her the coordinates for Mook.
Muksobo.
Right.
Auspicious hunting ground.
Damn straight. The time for subtlety is past. I need to get this to the Joint Chiefs. See if this means war.
Hop in the back. We gotta go. Grab hold of something.
Though the evidence itself has not been revealed, U.S. intelligence is claiming to have proof of China manufacturing nuclear weapons, a blatant infraction of international treaties. China has made an unmitigated denial of the charges, restating the belief that diplomatic talks with China continue to crumble. U.S. military forces are mobilizing towards the anticipation of possible hostilities. China again denies any involvement in Kombain Nikoladz's, oh my God, broadcast through the internet just minutes ago.
Cannot allow my nation to be subjected to the blatant international despotism of the United States or the cronyism of its allies. The world is not yours alone, and the soldiers you send into it are all equally guilty of American fascism. At 5:30 p.m. Greenwich Standard Time, the United States soldiers captured in a just war against their motherland will be executed. Their deaths broadcast for the world to watch.
This mission can go fuck itself. It is okay if you are playing this mission casually, but I was going for a 100% ghost run on the elite difficulty. You can find my playthrough on my other channels, on my gaming channel, Skillage. Link should be in the description down below. It took me almost 3.5 hours to complete this mission, 2 of which was stuck in the freezer section. The people who have played the game know what I am talking about. A very, very special shout out to a Splinter player by the name of Center, who had uploaded an entire stealth run of the game. It was trying to figure out how to get this entire, how to 100% ghost run this entire mission. Thank you. Now back to the story. Hoping to gain some more time to work with, Fisher disabled the broadcast antenna of the slaughterhouse, which does indeed delay the execution.
What the hell just happened? The broadcast antenna's down. We've got no outgoing signal. You're under attack. The Americans are here. They've taken out the broadcast antenna.
Get Nikoladz's out of here. I want his helicopter airborne now. I want a squad of technicians with an armed escort on the roof and repairing that antenna. I want the Americans found and killed.
Yes, sir.
Upon going through the entire slaughterhouse and finding the hostages as well as some Chinese dignitaries, who are...
You are American.
You're Chinese.
The PRC ambassador to Myanmar. I must speak with a representative of your government.
They hear everything I do. Shoot.
Kong Ferong does not represent the will of China. He is a splinter faction of the Chinese army, all of them fanatics and fools.
What does he want?
First, Taiwan, with others to follow. Gifts to the PRC he thinks they will not be able to refuse.
How is Nicolad's involved?
Trade. Ferong provides transport and munitions in exchange for weapons-grade nuclear waste.
Does China know?
No. And unless they are issued proof of Ferong's activities, I fear the certainty of war.
What's the proof?
On the computer in his office. My office. He has overridden and reset the lock.
I force him to open his computer and forward the contents to the PRC. And our countries don't go to war.
Such is my hope.
The Americans have taken the business. I want all available men armed to converge on the business. We'll kill them all. Colonel Bagrat, report! Colonel Bagrat! That nation. I'm going down there. Lofenko, you're coming with me.
Fisher, kill Grinko.
Okay.
His men are mercenaries. Their only cause is money and intimidation.
So, once Grinko's dead, they scatter.
Let's hope so.
Grinko's dead! He killed Grinko! Repeat that? Vyacheslav Grinko is dead!
Fisher, Echelon just picked out an intercept. Ferong knows that Grinko's dead and Nicolad's is gone.
That's not good.
Get back to the embassy. He's trying to destroy the evidence that could keep us out of a war.
Right.
Since the unexplained interruption of the webcast executions, no information of the captured American soldiers has surfaced. Has instated a complete media blackout regarding diplomatic negotiations between the U.S. and China. Authorities warn of the very real possibility of Georgian mercenaries releasing falsified news reports. The possibility that China was in any way involved in the still unconfirmed execution of American soldiers, in the hope that the crisis can be averted before leading to world war.
We'll make this fast, Fisher. We need proof that Ferong represents a splinter faction opposed to the Chinese government.
Am I still on leash inside the embassy?
Not at all. You're fully authorized to use lethal force. Fifth freedom with everybody, except Ferong. We can't risk killing him until we've got proof. We're done with politics.
We've wiped the worst of the battle. We're moving on to hard track.
Idiot!
What? It's in 1,000 pieces.
They can retrieve data from the fragments. The drive must be wiped and broken.
Yes, sir.
Grim, how does it look?
I don't know how much of this we can use. They've wiped clean most of it.
Oh, dang. We just found the missing Americium 239. Back in a second, Fisher.
What was that?
New objective, Fisher. There's a convoy of trucks in a warehouse on the embassy grounds. You need to make sure they never leave. I know you're not equipped with enough explosives, but
anything with a full tank of gas is a bomb waiting for a fuse. Do I need to worry about radiation?
the components aren't assembled. You won't trigger anything nuclear.
This is Kong Fellow.
Relay condition red to all troops. Repeat, condition red. Nicolad has abandoned us. All men to full alert. I want that convoy ready to move.
That's enough, Pen. We've got more than enough fuel on board, and we need to get moving.
Okay.
There's nothing here.
Great work, Fisher. Those nukes aren't going anywhere.
Now the General.
Right. We think he and his computer both are in the Ambassador's office. You'll need Farong alive to access his data.
Gua! I need help! The General is trying to kill himself! Where are you? His office! Hurry!
I'm going to shoot myself.
Not in the face.
You are American. You are the cause of all my sorrows, yes? Perhaps you will do me the favor of killing me.
I'm going to unlock the data in your computer, and you're going to help me.
Go to hell! You can't force a dead man into anything.
You're not dead yet. The rest of your life is all you've got, and how painful that is depends on your cooperation.
My life was suffering long before you got here. Do your worst.
Will do. Where did Nicolats run to?
I don't know. I don't care.
You owe the man no loyalty. He fled. He betrayed you.
I hope you find and kill him. But I do not know where he is. Kill me, American. Do us both the favor.
Fantastic work, Fisher.
I see more suicides on this job.
Grim, how does the data look?
Separates Farong from the Chinese government.
Fantastic. Get the relevant stuff to the Joint Chiefs. Forward it safe to China through the CIA. Fisher, we're done in Myanmar. Meet Cohen and get the hell out of there.
Jim! We lost control of our document fire. It's already past the...
Fisher, it's time we talked about the Ark.
What is it?
What Nicolaides wants most in the world, and what we're going to catch him by.
That's all we know.
We know the Ark is hidden somewhere inside the Georgian presidential palace, and we know Varlam Kristavi is letting him take it.
Who's Kristavi?
The new president of Georgia, pushed into power by our friends at the CIA.
It doesn't make sense.
We'll do the thinking. Your primary mission in Georgia will be Nicolaides. We get him and the game's over. The good guys win.
Were you talking to Lambert?
Yeah. How soon before we touch down in Georgia?
We don't. You'll be making a halo jump.
Goody.
Dad, is that you?
Sarah? It's good to hear your voice.
Are you coming home? The TV said you guys beat Nicolad.
It's not that simple.
So you're not coming home?
No, honey, not yet. But soon.
A collective sigh of relief as the U.S. returned to a state of amicable diplomacy with China. The swift action of the CIA and Chinese intelligence revealed a splinter faction of the Chinese military covertly supporting the Georgian information crisis, declaring a national day of mourning for those lost in the Georgian information crisis. Confirms the consummate defeat of Kambane Nicolaides' cyber warriors. The acts of information terrorism have come to an end. And in a ceremony later today, President Bowers will be issuing an official thanks to the CIA, FBI, and U.S. Special Forces for their role in bringing an end to the crisis. Though his whereabouts are still unknown, Combain Nicoladze is essentially powerless.
We have torn off the Scorpion's claws. We have severed his tail, and he cannot stay hidden for long.
Welcome back to Georgia, Fisher. Our cleanest path to the Ark is President Kristavi's records. Details on your OPSAT.
What if Kristavi gets in my way?
Don't touch him. He's copacetic with the CIA. If Kristavi dies, the mission's over.
Those aren't palace guards. Some kind of special forces.
Georgian elite. Probably Kristavi's men, which would suggest Nicoladze's local.
Does that affect my game?
No. Find those interrogation files. And Kristavi's men aren't going to be much friendlier than Nicoladze's. You're authorized for lethal force.
There's something there.
I hate this kind of thing.
What do you have?
Interrogation, torture, and... oh, Christ!
What?
The Ark is a SATO.
What?
A special atomic demolition munition.
You mean a nuclear suitcase bomb?
Yeah. I'll get back to you. The Ark is the mission, Fisher. Get it. It's in a safe inside a vault in the library, locked by scanner to Nicoladze's retina.
So I'm going to need Nicoladze alive.
Reach the library. Nicoladze is inside. Everybody at alert. We are retrieving the Ark. Be ready to get out of here.
Tell me about the Ark.
Let me walk away. I can make you rich.
I know what it is. I want to know where it came from.
This gets you nowhere.
What are you going to do with it?
With what?
The Ark. Where are you going to detonate it?
Kill me, or let me go. What you're doing now is hopeless.
Tell me about the Ark.
This is puerile. I'll say no more.
Nobody move.
Hands in the air! Nobody move! Nobody move!
Come by Nicoladze. And who is your friend? An American?
Ask him.
You will give us the Ark.
I am not God.
You will give us the Ark.
I honestly don't know what you are speaking of.
Kristavi knows it is a nuclear suitcase bomb, and he knows you have it.
Clever man. Does he know that it is already in America?
What?
The Ark is not here.
Keep talking.
The only thing in this vault is the activation key. The bomb itself is in America. If Kristavi guarantees my freedom, I'll tell you where to find the Ark.
Give us the activation key.
This spy has the key, this American. You'll have to take it from him. I can give you the location, but only on the condition of my safety and freedom.
Agreed. You two, escort Mr. Nicoladze out of the library. You, who are you?
Don't talk, Fisher. We're arranging for a blackout in 5 seconds. Make the most of it.
Give us the key to the Ark. You can hand it to me, or I can take it from your corpse. You have 5 seconds to decide. 4 seconds. 3, 2... Who's there?
Can't let Nicoladze walk away.
I think he really knows where the Ark is.
Yes. We can't let him live with that information.
An intruder, an American, a spy is loose in the building. All troops to pull him up. The American is carrying intelligence vital to the safety of our nation. His capture or death is our highest imperative.
Let me be as clear as possible. Snipe Nicolads from there. Do it now, don't miss. You probably won't get a second chance at this. Sharp work, Fisher. It's time to get scarce. That data you're carrying is the last of it.
The last of what?
Nicolads' threat against the U.S. Highest priority right now is keeping what you're carrying out of enemy hands. The Osprey's waiting.
Shots fired in Kristavi's office. What's Kristavi's status? Cover President Kristavi. Get the president to a secure location. Assassin in the palace. I need all men. Multiple shooters. Direct order from President Kristavi. Fire him. Don't let the shooter leave the palace. Lethal force. The assassin is top priority. Where's Nicolad? Who's guarding Nicolad? Unconfirmed reports that Nicolad has been shot. Nicolad is dead. Repeat, Nicolad is down.
Identify yourself.
I'm the assassin. All troops to full sweep for the American spy. He must be captured or killed at any cost.
thus ending this crisis once and for all.
An 8-story apartment building and surrounding 4 blocks in Hopegate, Maryland, were evacuated today by the National Guard. Authorities cited a gas leak as the reason for the evacuation, stressing that today's events had no relation whatsoever to Combine Nicolats or the Georgian information crisis. Hopegate, less than half an hour from downtown Washington, D.C., will, since the recovery and confirmed identity of President Combine Nicolads' corpse 5 days ago. Palace guards fatally shot President Nicolads in the midst of what appears to have been an attempted ousting of acting President Varlam Kristavi. In a press conference this morning, U.S. President Bowers lauded the American people for their courage.
We were injured, we stumbled, but we did not fall. The world knows no hardship or terror that American tenacity cannot overcome. The world knows no problem that American ingenuity cannot solve. And so I extend my deepest admiration to every U.S. citizen of the world, to every civilian and every soldier standing firm against the terror and tyrannies of wicked men. History will not forget your resolve. History will not forget your resolve.
Dad, what's going on? You haven't laughed since the Reagan administration.
It's nothing. Forget about it.
We have kept the bright flame
That's the
of
secure
American
line, honey.
freedom
It's from me.
burning throughout the world. May God clear our vision and strengthen our minds for the work to come. And may God bless America.
You're not leaving again, are you, Dad?
Hello, Lambert.
Well, folks, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and sub. Not for the algorithm, but so that I can get the motivation to make more such videos. Join me next month when I talk about Splinter Cell Pandora tomorrow. However, if you do want to know about my progress, you can catch my second gaming account, Skillitch, Don't ask me why it is named that way and not something similar to this channel. I didn't put much thought behind it as well. You can catch my weekly updates regarding the games that I'm playing. That is all, and take care.